Years ago, 24 years ago, we were at a water park area. My son at the time was 3 years old, and he was a cute, pudgy little thing. And we would go into the different pool areas, and he couldn't swim. And so I would swim with him, and I'd hold him up, and we'd dunk down and splash water together. And we saw in the distance that there were these cliffs, and that you could actually jump off the cliffs into this pool area. So I said, hey, buddy, let's go check that out. So we went over to that area, and I said, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to jump off the cliff? And he said, do you want to, Dad? I said, yeah. And he said, okay, let's do it. So as we got up closer, we realized it said that, you can't jump off together. And that was going to be my plan, that we jump off together. I'd hold him and pull him up right away. And I said, okay, well, we can still do this, but the way that we need to do this is you got to practice holding your breath. And so I said, okay, can you hold your breath? Hold your breath. 5 seconds. We counted those off. It's like, okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to go and I'll jump first. And then you come after me and you jump. And then I'll come and get you. Is the plan? He said, okay, good, Dad. So we went up to him and I looked, and when I'm standing on that cliff, it was about 8 to 10 feet. It wasn't that far, but it's still 8 to 10 feet. And so I just leapt off, woohoo, made lots of noise, jumped in the water, jumped back up and said, hey, look, this is fun. And so he came up and stood on the edge. And when he looked at the edge and he looked down, his eyes got really big, and he started to clench his fist. He started to shake, and his little belly started to bobble. And it was like, okay, he's really scared. And I said, come on, John Andrew, you can do this, buddy. You can do this. And so he waited, and the lifeguard was like, stay further back. You need to be further back. So I swam a little bit further away, like, come on, John Andrew, you can do it. And so he got up the gumption, and he jumped off, and he held his breath, and poof, down in the water. And I swam as fast as I could, right too, dove down, picked him, pulled him right up out of the water, and he goes, oh, and I said, you did it, buddy, you did, you jumped off. And he said, oh yeah, this is great. I said, we got to go tell Mom. And I said, maybe we shouldn't go tell Mom. Like, she's going to be mad that I did this. And so it was really a fun experience that we had together. The reason I bring up that story is that I realized that leap that John Andrew made is a great metaphor for the act of faith that we need to make in God. The word faith in the New Testament, the Greek word, which I'm totally going to probably butcher the pronunciation, is pisteo. And it doesn't just mean to believe in something like, I believe that, the sun is out. It's not just believing in something. There's two more definitions to it that really flesh out what exactly this faith means. So yes, it does mean to believe in something like I believe in God, but beyond that, it means to trust God and to entrust oneself to God. And so when John Andrew was standing up there, like he believed I existed, he knew, okay, Dad's around. Even if he couldn't see me right away, he knew that I was there. But then to trust me, it's like, is he going to come to me? And so that goes off of our past experiences. Am I a trustworthy father? And he thought, okay, I am trustworthy. But then there's that moment right before the leap of faith where he has to entrust himself in real time and to say, is he going to catch me? I trust that he's going to catch me. And then he leaps. And that's what we're all called to do. That's the faith that we're called to. If you just follow the rules say you jump by yourself. If you just follow the rules, it's really easy to sink, because our faith isn't just about rules. It's about rules and relationship, and more so about the relationship. The relationship is God jumped first, and God promises that he's going to take care of us. He's going to take care of me. And so when it comes to this faith that I need to pass on to my children, that I need to live as well, I need to teach them that God is trustworthy, that we can abandon ourselves and jump off the cliff to make that leap of faith. And especially at the point when we feel like we're going to die, when we're willing to abandon everything, that's when our faith brings us the most joy, and our Father in heaven rejoices in us.